What Melissa asked me to get that she can have, and oh, it is the bomb. It's that sweet.
You don't mind, yeah? I just asked her. I'm going to record the tour and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm going to put it on the social media and stuff. Try and get you guys some help.
Every day. I work for corrections. So.
All right, cool. That's good.
Right.
It's very cheap. So what are your plans for today?
I decided to go, I'm going to go live
Oh, wait
on
till I'm
TikTok.
done eating so you don't catch me eating.
But I got like 50,000 followers on TikTok.
That's awesome.
So yeah, so what I was going to do is take it, put it into YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and so we can assemble an army for you, maybe.
That's cool.
Try to help, you know. So many viewers we can get.
We are in Desperate.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Chadwin Joe. Just reach out to you folks. We are in Kensington, North Philadelphia, and we are going to do some ministry outreach. We're going to get a tour of the building here. The Philadelphia Dream Center is a place that helps recovering addicts, regain their lives and try to recover. Pastor Dave and his wife are actually going to give me a tour now of the facility. This church was built in the 1800s. It's on Allegheny Avenue and Chatham Street, and this is the grassroots kind of stuff. So this is a volunteer crew you see in the room here. They're going to give us a tour, and they need help down here. They need help. They need people to come down and fix buildings. They need building trades. They need people to go out in the street and minister, and the only way that we're going to save the city of Philadelphia is if we start by getting out into the street and start giving back and start helping these folks down here. So my message yesterday was get out of the box or get out of the right lane. Well, I'm out of the right lane and I'm out of my comfort zone, and I'm excited to be down here. And like I said, Philadelphia Dream Center, I'll show you one of their shirts. Philadelphia Dream Center, as you can see, pretty cool place. So we're about to get a tour, and I had to clean my camera. It was a little messy, but like I said, we need to do this as brothers and sisters in Christ, as Christians, as just fellow human beings. These folks down here in the streets are struggling. They're hurting. They're definitely, that's Pastor Dave's wife, and Latoya and Barry over there, and that's two of the others. But today we're here to do some work actually in the facility, the grounds. Actually 4 buildings. Pretty amazing place. You can see there's a parking lot. They have a church. They have church services Sunday at 6 p.m. Rectory. Place was, like I said, was built in the 1800s. So definitely no cars today, kids, but definitely something pretty awesome, pretty amazing. And I tell everybody to get out of the church and get into the street. Well, here I am. So I will keep you folks on here as long as I can, and take it from there. But I think we're going to get a tour in a minute.
She's amazing. I love her.
I mean, this is where most of the pain and the hurting is at. Is really so.
Last night? Oh, wow.
I was with Pastor Dave.
You drove you there?
Who's coming on the
You're
tour?
his wife, and I can't believe it. You look so young.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, is this your grade?
Yeah.
You gonna go see it?
I'm going for the tour.
Yeah, you wanna go on the tour?
I
You gotta see everything.
I don't know if I can walk there.
It's a lot of stairs.
Yeah,
And they're cheap.
I can't do that.
You've seen it? You went on the
He's here.
Do you want to take the tour of the building?
I already went.
Oh, okay. That's why I was like, that was
Yeah.
Hey, you're not from here either.
No.
Who are you with?
We're from Faith Assembly.
When
do you want to go outside?
Come on.
Yeah, I'll go with you. I love the tour.
You ready?
I feel like I learned something new every time I go.
inches tall. It's all mosaics.
Here we go.
And they actually made the tile there.
Yeah, they do. My cousin does
So
it. Because she's on the
crazy.
tile, they do all the tile.
Yeah, they're the ones that went to war with the government.
Church planting room. When you're looking to hire
Live on TikTok.
he's on TikTok. He's on TikTok.
Oh, you're
No,
TikToking?
here's the thing though. I got like 13,000 viewers last night. So what I'm hoping is we get people to support the Dream Center.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get people out in the street. So I asked her and she said it was cool. So this is an amazing place. So I think God's going to do something awesome here.
60,000 square feet.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Then I'm gonna take 15%, and so the church is have to pay him like $12,000 to find him.
I don't think they're.
So he gets paid. All right. So this is the convent where the nuns used to live. We'll start here. So we had, I believe it's 16 bedrooms in this convent, and
And what's
it's going to be a place where men who come out of like Teen Challenge, who have done 1 year and they've done a successful year at a drug rehabilitation program, not necessarily Teen Challenge, but Christian-based programs like that. They have a good reference from that program. They will come and they could be a part of our exit program here, where they would come, they would work in our coffee shop, and they would live here, and they don't have like a time limit stamp on them. They could reintegrate back into society, you know, with some time, because a lot of times when you're in these drug rehabilitation programs, they're very strict. Very strict, and when they leave, they find themselves with all this freedom and all this time, and they're like, what do I do? And they're going back to the same neighborhood, the same people to be around, same lifestyle. So it's easy to slip back in. So here, they would come to a whole new community. They have a job. They have a little bit more freedom, but there's still a lot of structure.
Right.
Yeah.
You have to have structure.
Yeah.
You can't be free all.
Yeah.
Then you go right back to it.
What is it? Idle mind is the devil's playground.
Yes, bro. It's like re-entry.
Come on in, guys. Is that Isabella?
Yeah, I think she's out here.
oh wow, this place. Wow, the size of this place, huh?
This is going to be a coffee shop here. So all of this is going to be turned into a coffee shop. This is where the people are going to come and work. So it's going to be open to the public 5-6 days a week. People will be able to come in, coffee shop. There's going to be bistro tables, all of that in the front for people to hang out.
Awesome.
All of this down here will be part of the coffee shop. Over on this side, this is going to be closed off so that residents are the ones, on this side.
this side, okay.
Yeah, because there's going to be people living here, so there has to be a separation.
Right.
So this is all going to be,
Wow, look at that door.
all of this is going to be commercial kitchen. So if you look on both sides, both sides are going to be commercial.
Oh wow,
Never mind that. It's swelled shut.
that is something.
Oh, sorry.
Cool. Yeah, it ain't something. This is really going to be amazing. Going to do the Lord's work here big time.
The structure is good too. There's not
Cool.
much.
Yeah, it's just commercial, kind of giving it a facelift.
Yes.
Now, if they wanted to contact the Dream Center to donate or help, how would they do that?
PhillyDreamCenter.org. They can go on the website. We have
And you pretty much-
set up, and they could set up for reoccurring giving, or they could do a one-time gift. So it's very flexible.
Okay, and you need people with building trade experience and everything, right?
Construction. We have so many buildings.
Yeah.
So all of this are bedrooms where our residents are gonna live.
Look at the ceiling. It's vaulted ceilings.
There's a chapel here.
Wow.
We're working on it, so we just, what's it called? We put the, primer on, getting it ready. We're gonna rip up carpets, give it a facelift, new carpet, paint, but it's gonna stay a chapel so that our residents could come in,
Yes.
have devotion, Bible study, and all of that. Stained glass is staying, all of that.
That is cool, man. Those windows are like 1800s. Like,
Yeah.
they're awesome.
No windows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is back when the church was in the authority. Look at that. Well, yeah, the church was like the final authority back in the 20s and the 30s. You know, everybody settled thing in the church. So, wow.
It is hot, right?
She said that's a good thing.
And how many residents are you planning on having here?
So there's 16 bedrooms. If we do 2 per bedroom, then we could have about 30 residents.
Wow.
So this is going to be the guys' residence. The girls' residence is going to be back at the rectory.
Wow. So guys, so it's going to be co-ed. Wow.
They'll have a completely separate.
Wow. That is cool. The size of this place.
Bedroom for 2 people.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
You can even part it off so you can have one private space. Yeah.
Wow. I can't wait to see the old church. That's going to be something. Yeah, you definitely need building trades. Look up. Yeah.
So that up there, they said the roof is good. Somebody walked through there and fell through.
Yeah, it fell through.
Yeah, I think that's what happened. And so it just made a big hole.
Wow.
So we have to redo that. I think so. Because it was like a hole.
Oh, wow.
Well, I sent it to Jimmy and told him if he knows anybody.
Yeah.
So now we're crossing into the school.
We're crossing into the school. We're going into the time warp.
Yeah, this is, it's connected. So the nuns used to walk through here to get to,
Hey.
the bell would ring. The nuns would go to work.
Oh, this is a picture right here.
This is the crossover to the school. Look at this. This is how the nuns would go to school. In here. Watch your head. Wow, this place is amazing. A little frightening, but amazing. This is gonna be amazing when you get it fixed up. You need an army. You need an army of carpenters, painters.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, look, the library.
Electricians, all of that, plumbers.
Yeah.
So this is going to be a big study area for our students that come in. If they want quiet time, it's going to be a lounge area. We're hoping to blow out and put windows here where you could have like a side of the city,
Yes.
like a clear side of the city.
Right. Look at that painting. Look at the water. It looks so real. I think I should stay in the water right there. It looks so real.
This is and this is the school.
So this is part of the school, yeah.
Wow. So the nuns would go through it. Wow.
So these are going to be offices.
Oh, that's so cool. There's still letters hanging up. How old are they?
Oh,
When did they close the
no
school?
idea. So look at this signature right here.
That is.
There was a signature that I saw right here was from the 80s. Look at
Oh,
that.
yeah, 84. There's one there,
John
too.
and Edna Gatson, 1987.
That's cool. That's wild. There's one there, but it's under the paint. 89 or 87. Wow. Holy schmoly. I love the windows.
Those are called Trinity windows.
This is amazing. Then there's Allegheny Avenue out there, right?
Yep.
And we're in North Philly right now.
You're in Port Richmond.
Port Richmond, okay. So just a couple blocks up, we're in K&A.
Yep. 0.9 miles to Kansas
So
City.
you're perfect. You're like you're right there. You're like
So what is really neat about where we're at, where we're situated, is we're in a very safe, family-oriented neighborhood.
That's good.
But
Yeah.
1 mile down the road,
Yeah.
it completely.
it's the wild, wild west.
Yeah, this is what I was telling you.
Yeah, like most places. Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause, like, we were concerned about, we didn't want to bring our kids because we didn't know what was going on.
Oh, yeah.
So now that we know, we feel more comfortable if we come again, we'll bring the kids.
Yeah.
And give them gear and put them to work.
Yeah, and there's
Yeah.
stuff to do here too. You know, there's plenty of
Well,
stuff to
Isaac is nonverbal autistic. Noah is very.
do. Okay. So these are all going to be office. You guys ready to see some classrooms?
Yeah, take me to school, kid. This is awesome. Wow, you do have work to do. Oh my goodness. Billy was right. I'm a friend of Billy Donnelly. That's how I found out about Pastor Dave. Because the Bible study reached out to me and they were like, "Oh, let's do some mission work." And I'm like, "Well, So I mentioned it to Billy, and Billy said, "Oh, you got to go down to the Dream Center." And I'm like, "Oh, it's the Dream Center," and here it is. Cool stuff.
This is going to be a dance.
Wow. This is a cool classroom. Many a headaches in here. Right? Wow.
This is gonna be a dance studio in here.
Really? A dance studio?
Yeah, so we're putting wood floor, mirrors and stuff like that.
That's why it's called the Dream Center. It's going to be everything.
Yeah, so the thing is to get kids off the street. And so basically we're gonna have kids come in, they're gonna do their homework, they're gonna have tutors here to help them with homework, they're gonna get a snack, it's all gonna be free to the community. They're gonna, once they're done with their homework and they get a snack, they can come upstairs and there's gonna be anywhere from videography, photography, dance, anything related to the arts, like just art classes, different things like that, that they can be a part of 5 days a week for free.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. So you need help. You need, what is that, home rescue? So let me ask you a question. Is this the detention room? Is this where the naughty kids went?
That's what it looks like, yeah.
It's where the bear, I spent a lot of time in one of those rooms when I was growing up.
I think it's
Okay. Look at me, I go south real quick, didn't I? Unreal. That's a bad kid, what can I tell you?
They said
Holy
they have a
mackerel.
place that we qualify, because they asked of like all the different things that we do, the programs, and they said, you guys qualify for a lot of grants, and they said, do you have somebody that could write them? And I said, we don't have any.
We need a grant writer.
And they said, well, there's a place that they can give us classes, and then you can take the classes to do the grant writing, and then they have somewhere that will manage the grant for us. But the only thing is that it's like, we're all in. So we're all in with, you know, like administration here, we're all in doing outreach, we're doing construction. We don't have time to go take classes on grant writing. So we just need somebody who is a grant writer, who knows what they're doing.
Yeah, because there are millions of dollars with the state.
It's like hours and hours of research and everything. And so that, for us to pull away from all of our outreaches and stuff, it's like, we have a very small army. So we're
Yeah, you need an army.
Yeah, so we're super tied up with that.
Oh, see? Okay, so now we can get him to come up.
All of these. So this half of the facility is gonna be sectioned off, because this half of the facility over here is gonna be a counseling center.
Okay.
So there's gonna be counseling offices that are gonna be available for people to get.
So, like outpatient.
Huh?
Like IOP, right, intensive
We're gonna
outpatient.
do like weekly groups. They're gonna have like groups that people can meet. They're gonna have individual counseling.
12-step meetings and
Yeah,
NAAA,
yeah.
Christ-centered, like Celebrate Recovery, and okay, cool.
So,
Yeah.
Oh, look at that, Jesus loves you, huh?
we have more classrooms downstairs, but I'm gonna take you across to the convent so we can get out, so you guys can see the church. Because if not, there's a chain in the front.
Okay.
Well, that's a little frightening. Talk about privacy. Wow.
Oh, wow.
Right?
It's like the army.
Yeah, almost, right? Wow, this place is cool. So you haven't had any problems with the city of Philadelphia as far as condition in the house and stuff? You're all good there?
So we've had all kinds of inspections.
Yeah, it's all.
Right. It's all cosmetic, right?
It's all cosmetic.
As long as it's not structural, that's awesome, yeah.
No, structurally, everything is
Ready.
That's awesome.
They built these things to last back in the day.
Yeah. Just would hate to see you get like halfway through and then y'all and I come in and say, oh no, you know what?
Nah, this is all, you can tell that, look at the steps are
Yes.
solid.
Here it is squeaking.
We're 150 years old.
Wow.
Mine is squeaking in my.
So you need an army. Uh-oh.
Living room windows. Somebody opened up the living room windows. Look at it.
That's probably been there for 100 years.
Wow.
Man. Probably 100 years at least on that one. Thank you. And you have a service on 6 o'clock Sunday night?
No, Sundays at 4:15.
Sundays at 4. That's interesting. That's an interesting time. Most people don't go to bed till 2 o'clock. Wow, man. It just keeps coming. Oh, you got a wheelchair lift. Very cool. And it was donated. Awesome. 96. Oh, wow. There's the AC units Pastor Dave was talking about. I think he was hoping I knew something about him, and I'm like, I can push a broom. Oh, spooky. Oh, wow. Look at this. Oh, my God. So this was all built in the 1800s?
Yeah.
That's amazing. Wow. How many souls have been won in this place for Christ, right? Wow. That's amazing. This is incredible. So it's behind there, anything?
So there's two fairly okay sized rooms back there and the altar, but we're gonna make those into green rooms back there.
Do you know the history? Do you know who was commissioned for the murals?
You got the old church working back there too. That's crazy. This is incredible. This place is amazing. Calling all TikTokers. This place needs volunteers. Volunteers, and volunteers. Oh, wow.
Brings to mind for me a lot of movies.
That's so cool.
Are you Catholic? No.
I was born Lutheran.
Oh, me too.
Confessional.
Yes.
Confessional.
Anybody want to
Spent a lot of time in there. I spent a lot of time in there.
Yeah, it works.
The organ actually works?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
It works. The one missing piece was because we had a break-in, and somebody took it down thinking it was copper, and
Dummy.
they bent it. They found out it was tin, and then they just kind of threw it down and left it there. Yeah, but all of that. And
Can they
At
replace
first, they probably thought they had the
we still
jackpot.
have it, but I don't know how they unbend it. And
So you need somebody to repair an organ.
yeah, I mean it works though.
Well, I guess if you could get it, you just put it over a sleeve, heat it up, and knock it out.
Yeah, and it'll still play. We've had people get on there and
It
play.
won't be pitch perfect anymore.
Yeah.
So you guys are basically going to take the city back.
Oh yeah.
Go for it.
Yes, in Jesus' name.
That's it. Wow. I practically lived in one of those. Growing up, confessionals. Oh yeah, I went to Catholic school, and I spent half my life in one of these.
Wait,
Now they put the
there's air
AC.
conditioning vent in there.
They put the AC system
I love
in
it. I love it. They knew I was coming. They knew I could catch the building on fire, so they had to cool it off now. Wow. You know what's really wild is a lot of these buildings, these old churches, are being torn down.
I know.
It's so awesome that you rescued this.
Yeah, we're turned into apartments.
And Lord willing.
I love the woodwork.
Oh, God, yeah. And you know, most of these old churches in Philadelphia are being torn down, and you guys rescued a good one. And Lord willing, you'll get a couple $1 million to fix it all up and keep it going. Hear that, TikTokers? $1 million. We need them. Send it.
There's a lot of like senseless, like stuff like this.
Yeah.
Like,
Why do you do that?
That's,
this is so now we have to put stuff like this, shave it all down, and restore
wow.
it. Yeah.
I think it's got.
Basement, I'll be scared to
Oh,
go
you
down.
want to see the basement?
In memory of Reverend George J. Wolfe, founder. Wow, he was
Have you been down there?
born February 1855, ordained 82. Wow, look at that, people. Look at that. This church he was the pastor of this church for 43 years. Wow. That's amazing. You got to leave that up. You can't take that down. Put Pastor Dave right next to him. Right. Wow, very cool. This is incredible. I hope you TikTokers are enjoying this. You in the church that was built in the 1800s, and the Philadelphia Dream Center has taken on a massive undertaking. They're about a quarter mile from North Philly, Kensington, where most of your drug trade is practiced openly, and you've all seen the videos of what addiction does to people. And they bought this place, they bought this church, they bought four buildings, 60,000 square feet, and they need help. They need money, they need building trades, they need volunteers.
Or?
We don't know what it was. My husband has a picture of it. And so he cut the ribbon, and he was like, "What's in the box?" And the guy said, "I don't know." And he's like, "Well, the ribbon's cut already." And he was like, "We should look." So they opened it, and there was a piece of bone, and there was skin.
It's a bone from a. It's a bone from a saint.
Yes.
So.
And they pulled out of each altar. They pulled relics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I was telling them when we were on the way here. That's just, I'm the history guy. So. Yeah, all Catholic churches have a well. Well, no, these are it would be like if you found one of St. Stephen's bones and you would put it in your church. It's not I don't really consider it.
It's like a
It's concentrated because mostly they come from martyrs.
yes.
Yeah,
I've
they
heard
said it's
about
either a
that.
saint or a martyr.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to know. Oh yes. I want to know who it was from. That's like so.
Well, as I said, I'll research the history of the church.
That's how you.
So you guys ready for the basement?
Oh boy.
The basement is where we're actually going to launch the church at because the upstairs needs so much renovation. So we have to move all of the pews and put scaffolding up to make sure that we're getting everything done upstairs. And it's so vaulted that we need a lot of scaffolding and stuff like that. So
We need scaffolding.
launch here in the basement. Once the work is done upstairs, then Big Church will move upstairs, and then all the kids' church and everything will be downstairs.
Oh.
So, you guys
Wow. Coolness. Ladies first, ladies first,
watch
ladies
this
first.
stuff.
The basement. Oh. I spent a lot of time in the basement at St. Dominic's. Oh.
Now, did you knew about the relics, right? It is.
Yeah. Wow, they're already doing a lot of work. Wow. Very cool. What's up, bud? Holy mackerel. And this is going to be the kids' church? Oh, you guys are kicking butt. What a big difference. This was probably scary. Wow.
Yeah, the church has a church name. That's a whole rift between the Catholics and the Baptists.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, and in the old days, Catholicism really wasn't well tolerated.
So what do you think financially? Like another $10 million you'd figure?
Oh, down here?
No, I mean the whole place probably.
We've had to redo that.
So you need about $10 more million.
We pulled out the drywall. We did everything had to be redone all the way down.
It was probably really scary down
There
here.
was water though.
Oh, wow. So you had to fix all that? Oh, man. That's so awesome now. So when do you think this part of the church will be done? 2 months. Wow, you guys are kicking it. That's so awesome. So what are you getting, donations, I think? Or like these
Trying to
ACs?
figure out where the lights are.
Wow. So we came down here to work and we're just actually having fun.
Did they
They take it.
Oh, snap. Look at the lights. Wow. That is cool. I would say this is definitely a church.
Yeah,
Those lights are cool, man.
Go right over there. That would be good down in the basement.
very bright.
This is wild, dude. Jesus, man, I'll tell you what, they did a lot of work, dude. This is insane. She said it was full of water down here. Amazing, huh? That's why they call it the Dream Center, I guess. Wow.
That goes back up to the main church.
Wow. So how many secret passages have you found?
We found one box. Actually, there's in the rectory there is.
I'll be like, oh,
In the rectory there is like from one office to the next. There's like these little passages you can go through. But then there is this one. I guess it's a storage box. It's made out of all cedar, up in the air, like really like a weird just space. Yeah.
That's interesting. What's in it?
It's just a cedar box.
Nothing's in it?
No.
You sure?
Yeah. We
Have a false bottom? Might be gold.
We
I know, like some churches.
We had a pastor come out from the northern part of New York, and he slept in it. He was like, "I want to sleep there," and we're like, "Okay."
Wow. Okay.
Hey, go for it.
That's wild. So how many air conditioning units are we looking at? My word. And you're putting them all over?
Yeah, heat and air.
Yes, and then we don't have all of the
Absolutely, Steve. This place is amazing. If you're in Pennsylvania or Maryland, Delaware, or Jersey, they need help. They're trying their best to try and help the people down here in the city in Kensington with the drug trade and all the things that are happening. They took on this building, 4 buildings, 60,000 square feet. They need donations. They need building tradesmen. This is going to take an army to rebuild this place. They want to build a rec center for the youth. They're going to build a school. They're going to build a recovery house for men and women. This is the new church I'm walking in now. This was actually underwater at one point, she said, so they've done amazing work here. So we're supposed to be down here working, but we're just having too much fun looking and seeing this place. So told you yesterday, get out of the box, get out of the right lane, get into the street. This is your opportunity. Philadelphia Dream Center. Check it out. Look them up, man. This place is incredible. And they need help. I can't emphasize that enough. If you know how to paint, you know how to do plumbing, you know how to do electrical, you know how to do anything with the building trade, even general laborers, go to the Philadelphia Dream Center, reach out to Pastor Dave, tell him you want to get involved, tell him you want to be a part of this amazing journey and what they're doing down here in North Philadelphia. This is your chance, churches. This is your chance, pastors. This is your chance, ministers. Everybody in the clergy, and not just the clergy, but everybody. Everybody. You see the pain and the suffering in this city. You see all the broken hearts. This is your chance. This is why it's called the Philadelphia Dream Center, because this is big. They're putting in all new air conditioners now, but this is going to be the main church for the time being until they get the second floor fixed. You saw the second floor condition it was in, so Philadelphia Dream Center. Look them up. Look them up.
Where kids could actually climb up like a rock wall and go into the little obstacle and I could go down the slide and then come into service. So just make it really So they'll have their stuff.
That's a fun thing.
Our church burns down.
Oh no, wait, are you guys
No.
You don't really do.
Yeah.
We have brothers that do construction. Yeah, we saw
you know the Dream Center is what is the Kingdom Builders Project?
Oh, is it? Well, see,
we actually are having lunch with Pastor Nelson.
Pastor Nelson said he's doing that.
Dream Center is actually the project for Kingdom Builders. This year for Fountain Life. Yeah, we were at the church.
You were there today?
We were there, and we were meeting with them, and we were, talking.
Yeah, we haven't been there Sunday.
Yeah, we left, and I think it was like 3 or 4 hours later, we turned on the news, and
We used to live right real and then COVID happened.
Yeah, we started in 2019.
Yeah, they got different places.
Yeah, so we started in
17.
2018 when
Well, yeah, because Pastor Ross dedicated Isaac.
yeah, so
Not Isaac.
So we came in, and then when the pandemic started, we stopped because no COVID and we had no kids. So we had stopped, and then afterwards we went back, and Charlotte went back.
In the construction company with the billionaires that they teamed up together after he passed away. His brother James is going to be running it now. Because he was a leader. He jointly was from that church and was in rehab for 2 years.
Because it does help people drug addicts there.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, but program.
But they're out in the country. Well, you see.
He did not get your
It was a beautiful church.
Yeah.
Well, and they just acquired property in Trenton also. Yeah, so they do have a church in Trenton. But the main church there, now, they're doing great. So you guys are going to move in?
So, this is really crazy, but we are actually going to be trying to move into the church property over by the back area. We're trying to get a fifth wheel RV to put in the back area because we have so many like construction things to oversee, and then there's the teams and the interns and everybody. We have so much like right now that we have to do, so we want to move on to the church property, but we have to get a fifth wheel in order to do that so that we can have our own space. Yeah, so we're trying to move on to the church property.
Do you need a fifth wheel one or just a driver? You want to do a driver?
No, not a driver one. What do you mean, like those big?
Yeah, like a bus.
The bus ones? I don't know, I think those are more expensive. Yeah. So the fifth wheel will just have it delivered.
With the fifth wheel one, you gotta have something big enough to pull it.
Well, no, we're just gonna have it delivered, and then we're just gonna leave it, and it's gonna be
I like the courtyard.
Yeah.
It's nice.
There's another one on the other side.
Oh wow, there's another side.
I mean,
Holy mackerel!
yeah, it's through there.
Wow.
That's where they're gonna have like the seating for the coffee shop.
Oh,
It's not this big,
Okay.
but it's like the front of the church where people are gonna enter into.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah. And then you can
Get a good driver.
Yeah.
Hey, you can drive it right through there, Bear.
No, then what they're gonna have to do is they're gonna have to take it in.
You can back it in right here.
Move all our trucks, everything over there so that they can swing wide, and then they have to swing it in.
Yeah, he can do that. And he's only been driving trucks 20 years, buddy. Already told Pastor Dave, you got us. You need drivers. You got us. Yeah, right. I'm gonna ride up straight truck, right?
I think they know what they're doing and they'll figure it out.
Yeah, I told Pastor Dave if he needed a driver, let me know.
You know what's really interesting about like this facility is before we ever knew that this facility was ever even available, we had no idea. We had passed by it so many times, and it was empty. Like we didn't know it was available. And we sat down with our team and we pulled out a whiteboard and we said, what is it that we're believing God for? Let's dream right now. And so we started whiteboarding everything that we wanted in a building, and we write it all down, and including the school. We wanted a school. We wanted a place to host our team. We wanted a church. We wanted to be close to Kensington, but in a safe neighborhood, which is crazy. We wanted a parking lot, and we had this guy named James with us, and he said, you know what? He said, you need a garage. And we're like, James, we're already asking God for a parking lot. I was like, we're not getting a garage in the city with a parking lot. And he's like, I'm telling you, you need to put a garage down there. And we're like, just put the garage on there, you know, it makes James happy. And we got the 2-car garage too.
That's awesome.
So yeah, so God delivered everything on there.
Everything is a self-contained. You don't need anything.
That's what you want.
Yeah.
You'll deliver. Believe it.
Yeah, and we're in a safe neighborhood.
Yes.
This is a great neighborhood.
Very quiet.
Yeah, like you sit back here, we sit back here a lot, and you forget that you're even, you know.
In Philly.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm scared of Philadelphia. When you look at the news, everything always happens, and I have to be like, you know what? I have to. We ask God to change, and if you don't have change, then fear is going to always take you over. And when we talked to Joe, said we want to do something, that I was like, LA, the place that I'm scared of, like, you know, I'm going. I'm going in. And I say, you know, let's come, let's see what's the reality. Yeah.
Have you ever been to Kansas?
It's the Wild Wild West.
That's what I told her. I
Do you
said,
guys want to drive by? Just so that you can see, like, what we're, you know.
Okay, sure.
We'll drive by. We're gonna do most of our work here today.
Yeah.
And like what I tell all of our teams is we want to prepare a place for people to come to.
Yeah. So when you go and you get them to come somewhere,
Yeah.
you prepare the place first,
Yeah.
then you go out.
Yeah.
So I just say, as they say yes, you bring them in. You don't want to build up their hopes and the place is now ready, and then you go again. So that's a good. That's
So
a good.
yeah. So, but I want you guys to get a visual of what.
What? Yeah.
You need an aerial shot.
I have it.
This is awesome.
So you guys find a new church or what?
Huh?
Did you find a new
Hey,
church?
I just said, look at this. I said, you're going to have to come over once it's done and worship. Even if it's a visit, you know?
Yeah, you have to come over and build it.
Yeah, build it. Oh, yeah.
Build it. You're gonna need everybody to pull this off.
I know people who does. Like I was telling him, I worked at the prison, for the federal prison. They have what they call a prison working district. That they can get the
free
inmates
labor.
out. Free labor.
I like it.
And they will have the child just have to get with the religious service department and have the chaplain come over. And they have these guys in there.
Wow.
You should see
That would
the
be
work
awesome.
That, they can
That would be
do.
awesome.
So I'm going to get with him.
Nice.
And have him she can meet with him and she can arrange a
That'd
tour
be
and
cool.
see what needs to be done.
Yeah, that'd be
And then
awesome.
the guy that
You
works
can't
at
beat
the-
free labor.
Works with somebody from the radio station who can get this advertised to say they're looking for people,
Yeah.
trades, you know, to do volunteer work.
Yeah.
To help us spread the word.
That's awesome.
So that's my homework.
You're going to run off the battery.
Yeah, I will. It's all right.
Still going?
It's cool. Yeah, it's still going, kid. Yeah, absolutely. I'm going for the long haul.
You can get me on that recording.
Oh yeah, I got you. Oh, I got you. I got you now. Now you're famous. You TikTok famous now. You gonna go viral. Uh-oh. You going viral.
I know, I don't want that.
That's just my thinking is.
The one I was telling you there.
You're gonna need an army. We're gonna need an army. There ain't no doubt. They definitely took on something big.
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
This is
But
faith.
you know what? I was just gonna say that.
This is getting out of the boat and running on the water, not walking. This is running. Because every step they take, I mean, it's like, oh man, stress would crush me.
Patience.
It was crushed. I mean, just looking at these buildings.
Are they gonna leave you this full? I'll probably get the turkeys real quick.
I'm just a bum, man. I'm not working at all. What's going on here?
Don't get excited. We're all here for the same thing.
That's it.
Hi, Latoya. I'm Mike. Nice to meet you.
He's
Joe.
That's it. Hey, I'm Joe. Hey, Barry, he's a truck driver too. Drives for the turnpike. He's a plow guy.
30 years this year.
Oh, is that right? Yes.
December will make 30 years for me. 24 where Joe and I were.
And this is gonna be for the girls.
For the girls, right. Well, you guys are going to be fully invested in airline insurance of living here and move from Florida.
Yeah, so we have.
Sweatshirt's 40, 20.
I want you,
Silly Willie.
No dogs. No dogs.
Down Key Well, fine. I don't mind the down Key.
Before a dog?
Yes.
I'm going to put an end to that. I'm going to put an end to that video here. If you want to just one last little shout out, how do they get a hold of you? How did they get a hold of Dream Center and all that good stuff?
Yeah, no worries. If you want to get a hold and be a part of anything going on here at the Dream Center, you can reach out to us at phillydreamcenter.org. That's our website. Go on there, look at contact, and you'll go on to info at phillydreamcenter.org. You can send us an email if you want to give to this project. A lot of lives being changed out here. You can also go to our website, phillydreamcenter.org again, and hit the push pay section right there. They'll take you to where you can set up reoccurring giving, monthly giving, $10, $25, $50 a month. You can sign up to be a monthly partner, or you could do a one-time gift. Anything is greatly appreciated.
Thank you. God bless.
What Melissa asked me to get that she can have, and oh, it is the bomb.